All right, so we're streaming now. This is a VIP screen share for the group. And what we're going to do is we're going to go through Bitcoin and then also some of the coins that we have that we're looking at. So just really quick, of course, we've done several updates on Bitcoin throughout the multiple shows that I've done today. Here we're looking at Bitcoin. This is the entire move from the, of course, dump that we had, then the announcement that we had in reference to the crypto reserves. We had this nice run up, sideways action. I thought we were going to roll over here to come to here, and the price went up a little bit more, started coming down. I thought we were going to break this level, and this is why we do level by level. I thought I was going to break this level, and if so, then more than likely we're on the same area. It went up a little bit more, started going sideways, and then it just took off. The announcement was made, everything took off. Now this is on the 1 hour time frame. When we have a really nice pump like this, we do expect it to come down, whether it's coming down here or even higher up. But regardless, it will come down. Nothing goes straight up forever. Here it started coming down, went up, broke this level, came up. Then once it broke this level, this is fine, because according from here to here, about the halfway point is here. And sure enough, it did come into this area. This actually was the golden pocket from this move to this move. Came in here. This is our decision point. It did break below it. So once it broke below it and came over here, now we extended our reach, and we have it from this level all the way to this level. Now our golden pocket is here. So right now we're in the decision point area. We do not want it to come below this. This is our get ready to short area. This is in red. Now the reason it's in red is because if we break below this level and we get a bearish retest, there's an extremely high chance that the coins are going to come down along with Bitcoin. If the announcement was not done and we had this nice run up, we might have had a rejection here. And then once we broke this level, then we would start going short and then adding to our shorts, more than likely if it got out of this zone. So right now what we're trying to do, again, just the whole thought process as if it were happening right now. If this did not happen and the announcement was not made, more than likely we would have gotten a rejection somewhere here or maybe even here, coming down, breaking this level, starting to enter shorts due to the fact that it's looking extremely bearish. And of course, you know, when it comes down, we will have little run-ups. But when it breaks the low, that's when we want to enter shorts. And once it broke this low, if it would have broke this low, we would have entered shorts with the anticipation of breaking this level. Because of the announcement, price went up. And now we're back here. We're back to square one. If we break below this, there's a couple different things that I'm looking at. One is we may come down only to get this liquidity that's built up here and here. Here's a really nice order block on the 4 hour time frame. You can see it a little bit easier where we have the sell to buy. And this is an area that I think that we may come down to. If we go to a 2 hour time frame, you can see just a little bit better as well, where you have a 2 hour. And now these did come down a little bit into it, but to me still, this is a really nice area for the price action to possibly come down to before going up. I do like looking at the 1 hour time frame though. Let's see here. Now let's go ahead and look at, let's go ahead and let me see here. Where is it? Let's just go to, I had it up here. I do so many charts, it's ridiculous. So let's just go over here. Let's just create a new one. So we're going to do default layout. And on this default layout, we're going to look for the coins that we're doing, the coins that we're looking at. And these are going to be done fairly quick. So just kind of give you a heads up on that. These are the ISO coins. These are the ISO 222 This is the standard gold standard, a global standard. These are coins that are more than likely to do very well this run, and also coins made in America due to Trump and the possible tax laws that are going to be put into place. So these are all the coins here. If you want this, watch list, reach out to me, trade_intuition, and I can send it to you, or you can just type them all up yourself. All right. With that being said, let's go to the very first one, Cardano. And we're looking at this. These are a bunch of drawings that we had already. What I'm going to do, notice this. Price was way up here. I would say more than likely price would come down, maybe bounce here. This is pretty much our decision zone. Look at all this support resistance that we have in this area. And then potentially bounce up. Once it bounces up, we could enter once it breaks the newly created high. And that's what this is representing. We can do this on a 1 hour time frame, just so we can see more of the ups and the downs. So that's what I'm looking for. This is going to be a fairly short video. I'm hoping about maybe 30 minutes, if not sooner, just so that we can kind of get a basis of what we're doing. So this is what we're looking for as far as Cardano. We're looking for a bounce right in this area. Now, if it comes a little bit lower, 0.7302, that's fine. We don't want it breaking below this level. If we can get it down here, even better. And once again, what we're doing is we're waiting for the signal to buy, which would be the break of the most recent high. Now let's go to ALGO. Algo looks so ready right now. It's right at the bottom. Let's go over here to a 4 hour time frame. See, how did we get this level? And more than likely we got it from here. Let's zoom out a little bit more so I can just see more of the price action. So we can see, I mean, these levels have been respected really nicely. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just delete all of this, 10 drawings, and just kind of go from scratch. Let's go to the magnet tool. So here we do have a level. Make sure it's where I want it. Yep, that's where I want it. I'm going to put this in white. So that is a level right there. Here, do I see any levels that are close? Not really. Here's a level. Okay, so this level matches up pretty nicely. This one is from the wick. That one's pretty nice. And I do like this level right here. We do this level. Now this is on the daily time frame. Okay, anything else over here? We had some levels here, and it's right where the price action's at. But we have current levels where we're at. So let's look at the 4 hour time frame, see what we got. So what I do now is now I adjust my levels. So here, I want to put this down here. See, I also have a zone from here to here. Extend this out. Let's reduce this. And let's change this color to black. Okay, so we're actually entering our zone now. And let's see, what else do I see? See a possible bounce on the 1 hour. And again, we're doing top-down analysis. Now, can this go up a little bit higher? So I do like how this looks. Well, let me do it like so. The magnitude is on, and try and get the candle bodies right there. So get the candle bodies, and notice how it stops here too, and then it stops here. So I do like this level just a little bit more. The safer entry would be the break of this level. But if we can get it down here, man, that would be so great. Because this would be the bottom of this zone. So let me draw this out. I do like drawing this stuff out. So we have this. So we have our range high. Let's extend this all the way out. We have our range high, our range low, and then let's move this down. Let's make sure our magnet tool is on. So it snaps in place. So we have our range high, we have our range low, and then we have our mid range. And our mid range is more of a zone. You can see that we have all this. So right now I'm looking for a bounce. If we don't get a bounce, I would like to see it come all the way down to the very bottom of the range. And for here, I'm using these kind of bodies. So we're going from here to about here. And this will be my buy zone. So this will be buy zone. And of course, if anybody has any questions, just please let me know. So this is what I'm looking for here. I'm looking for a bounce. If we don't get a bounce, then hopefully it comes down here. And then in reference to the entry on this one, I'm looking for it to break above this level. I'm just going to move this over here. And I'm going to set an alert. And I'm actually going to set the alert. Let's see here. What else? What's the price range difference between where I'm at now and only 10%, 11%? So that's good. If it was like 30 or 40%, well, then I would try to enter here, knowing that I could get rejected here. But this is good. I like it. I really like this one. This one, it looks very nice. And then what I'm also going to do is I'm going to set an alert down here too. This is not to buy, but this is just to let me know that if the price does come down to this area, that I could potentially move my alerts above the price action. So once the price action crosses above the alert now I can say, okay, well, more than likely it's time to buy. I have to reassess what I'm looking at though. But I do like this one quite a bit. Let's go to H-bar. H-bar is looking the same. What I want to do is delete all these drawings. So remove all these drawings. And then same thing. Go to a daily time frame. Zoom out. See what I'm looking at. Man, all these are so good. And they're so close too, guys. They are so close. I can't be more happy where we're at right now in the cycle than I am right now. Yes, it's not looking great, but this is what we need to see in order for us to do what we're gonna do. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna absolutely kill it. We're going to absolutely annihilate the market with the knowledge that we have on how to trade. Now, everybody's gonna make money. Everybody's gonna think they're a genius. The main thing is knowing when to take profits, understanding the psychology of trading, understanding all the euphoria and all those emotions. So here we have a nice zone. And this is so important that what we have to do is we have to understand that, price go up, price go down. I mean, literally, it comes down to that. So here, I would like the price action to come down here. If we're lucky enough for that to happen, then that's great. We might have a bounce here, though, based off of the fib retracement. For the fib retracement, I'll go from here to here. And we can see that right now we're in the golden pocket. And then if it does come down to the 786, it's slightly above our zone that we want. And then we can actually have a zone inside this zone, which would be our buy zone. So we'll do our buy zone here. That's our buy zone. We'll put our alert just above our 786. So set alert. We're actually going to set the alert. And if it does come out, then we'll have an alert as well. Put it right here. So the next candle that comes up, if we come up to it, it'll be our alert. There we go. So once again, if you have any questions, guys, let me know. And then there we go for that. Now, what does the price range? Is this the alert like 30% away, or is it 2%? Only 7%. So it's good. If it was 30% away, then we'd have to zoom in a little bit more and then hopefully enter a little sooner. But this retracement, very healthy. I love seeing stuff like this. This is what we want to see. This is getting ready potentially for the massive run up, unless we break this low. So we always have to look at the positive and the negative. You know, the reasons why to enter and the reasons why it would be bullish and what would make it bearish. Making it bearish, breaking this low. We want to break highs. We do not want to break lows. All right, so let's go to this one. This is another ISO 222 coin. And this one had a really nice come down. I kind of don't like this coin. I don't know the market cap of this coin, but I can automatically, I don't like the movement of it. Going to the daily time frame. It looks nice though. As long as we don't break this level, and hopefully all these coins, they're ready to go. So there is my level. And I'm surprised that, no, I'm not surprised, but I would have liked for it not to return into or underneath 0.2473. Let's go to a 4-hour time frame. Really nice pump. And this one, I think I'm going to leave and watch. This one does the most gains. QNT. Okay. So QNT price was here, almost going down. We're saying more than likely go up and come down to here. This will be a nice pivot point for this run up. And came all the way down, but it did get support here. And that's due to all this. We have this zone of support resistance right in this area. Then price, I believe, probably was here. Or no, this was still an explanation of when to enter. But that's stuff we put up. This would have been a really nice to enter. This was done prior to this. This was done at the same time as this when the price action was here. Now I'm explaining that if the price comes up, comes down, breaks the level, we enter. This is what we would have done right here. This is perfect. Now, granted, we would have lost, but this is what I like seeing. Price came down, came up, beautiful retrace, went, man, like 78% from the run up, all the way down, so about 78%, came up, retraced, making a higher low, and then broke this level. This is exactly what we want to see. This is very healthy. We entered the trade, came up, and then everything started coming down again. Thanks, Bitcoin. And then once we broke this level, danger zone, once we broke this level, oh man, more than likely we're coming down for here, and no issue, we would have been stopped out. Let's say we entered here. Yeah, we would have been stopped out like 15%. Oh wait, we haven't hit it yet. Let's see, where would we have entered? This kind of, so higher. No, we would have entered right here. So we would still be in the trade. Because we would set it, we'll do it 16%. Now, granted, I was looking at 15%, but it's right on this wick. So I want to go a little bit lower, but not only that, but we have all these wicks lining up in the same spot. And I would not be surprised if the market makers were really nasty, because everybody's going to set their stop loss between, let's say, here and here. And guess where we set ours? Just to get stopped out so the price goes up. But I don't want to keep on going lower and lower and lower. Like to me, 17 is way too much. So let's say if we would have entered, I'm looking at I would have had to have done it right here. So we would have gone stopped out. Because here's a level that I can go, maybe a little bit lower, maybe 12%, about right here. Here's a level I can go to where it's underneath this. But then I see this, it's like, man, I want to go underneath this too. And then I see this, all these wicks like really close to it. And then I want to put it right here. And this right here is a perfect opportunity for the market makers to get you. Just to tap it and then go up. So let's just say, for example, I did set my stop loss right there. Just for giggles, we'll see if I get stopped out. So this one, we'll label this test to see if I would have been stopped out. And today is March 3rd, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I like doing these notes. I probably would have get stuffed out. See, so Q&T, what are we looking for? This one, it doesn't have the structure, the market structure, like the other coins have been giving us. This one's very messy. Come down, up, down, up, down. And then nice run up, then pull back. And this one's very messy. This 4-hour time frame looks like another coin's maybe 30-minute time frame, 45-minute time frame, to where there's, well, just watch. H-bar. See this? See how this is way different than Q&T? And this is a 4-hour time frame too. It's just a whole bunch of ups and downs, like ugly. I'm not sure if y'all can see the difference, but there's a difference. Okay, moving on. So this one here, this one looks ugly too. As far as the candles, and this one doesn't have any strength to it. At least the other ones that we've been looking at had some strength to them. You know, higher highs, higher lows, and then the mixture. But this one is just all down. Like even with our pump, it didn't even break this. This one looks very ugly. So this alert is still good. No matter how low this thing gets, 40% away, I'm still setting this alert here. Because this one looks that ugly. Let's see here. This one, we got about another maybe 10 minutes. 10 minutes of doing this. And this is just basically just showing you how I do, what I'm looking at, why I'm looking at it. And of course, you know, we'll be continuing this in the VIP chat as far as any questions that you may have. This one, really nice run up. Nice pullback. Let's see here. Get rid of this. The alert on this one still stands too. I'm surprised XLM isn't making higher highs and higher lows by now. But this one, I believe this one will be do nice. Will do nice. Just because it's a dinosaur coin, everybody knows it. They made a lot of money last season. I mean, heck, look right here, November. Look at all this from nothing, from 9 cents all the way to 63 cents. I mean, that's just nuts. 4x, you know, at the break of this level. That's crazy. So XRP, we went over XRP a little bit. For XRP, we do see it coming down. I believe that we may have a bounce. This one was starting to look like a bounce. Let's go to a 1-hour time frame. We needed to break this level. 24 to 41.46. Well, let's get specific. It needs to break. Yeah, 2.41112. And I don't like it when they do these blocks. You know, go up or go down. Do something. Do something like this. I don't care. Do something. When you do something like this, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Let's see here. I'm looking for a bounce on this. I would really like to see a bounce. But right now, market's not doing good. You know, Bitcoin's coming down. The market's following it. We're looking for a break of this level, the 0.5. You know, we need that break. If not, we're going to start getting ready for some shorts. And if nothing else, just until Bitcoin reaches this area, if it reaches this area, then we can possibly start going long if we reverse, or we could even hedge trade to where we're going short as it comes up. We're going to go long. knowing that we have a higher chance of it coming down, if depending on what we see at that time. The more data we have, the more we can do. Okay, so let's see here. ALGO, do we have ALGO up here? We do. Ape. Let's see here. If there's any on this list that you want me to do, we can do it. We have about, like I said, about 5 more minutes or so. CRV, how's this one looking? Oh, man, all these coins look so bad. Come on, altcoin season. Let's go. Here, I was expecting it to come up from here. You know, was hoping for a bounce. And it said, nope. This one went all the way to 786 and then some. So I would like to use this as my alerts. Take off my magnet tool. Have my alert about here. Because here's our little zone. So let's do ahead and put this as an alert. And actually set the alert. There's our alert on this one. This one continues to make lower highs and lower lows. Let's go to HNT. Oh, man. Now, there's a couple different ways you can do this. One, what I'm expressing is just, ugh. Or two, you know, man, I love HNT. HNT is going to the moon. I can't believe it's at this price. I'm going to buy some. So that's the other thought process you can have too. See, INJ. INJ. And all these coins at a super, super discounted price. That's all I can say about that. So link we're looking for a short. I don't remember if we actually took it or not. If we did, this one, just write this if we were in it. Man, this one gave us all the gains and took it all back. That's embarrassing. Link, you're better than that. You are better than that, Link. All right. So looking at this, and man, I really like Link too. The Link is not looking good. $14. Go to a weekly time frame. And we do have some support right here, but I believe it's underneath. Yeah, it's underneath. So we have some support right there. All right. Go to a 4-hour time frame. So I would look for a break of this zone. Right now we have kind of like a zone here. What's the price range tool? From here to here, 20%, not bad. And the break of this level, 10%. Okay, so I guess we can do an alert up here. Set alert, do this. LPT, one of my favorites. Not looking good. $6, man. No strength to it on the daily or the weekly. Trying to get strength on the daily and then just gave it up. So for this one, I mean, this is probably like 30% away. Let's do set alerts. Set the alert just for giggles. See how far away it is. 40%. Wow. Yeah, all these, I mean, if there's some that you like, you know, if you have an extra, you know, $100, $500, whatever it is, and nothing wrong with putting a little bit in it just in case it's the low, which by the looks of Bitcoin, stuff can go lower. Let's see here. Let's do about 2 more. I'm already extending over my time. Let's go Ondo. And all of these coins, feels bad for them. It's kind of like that. I just feel bad for him. Let's see here. This one I do like, and actually coming down. And I was hoping to go up too. Kind of come down a bunch. 1% from the last time I saw it. Here's Sui. Okay. This one's starting to get some strength. And what's sad, this one's probably like one of the stronger coins from all these that we've looked at. Just as it came down, and it's starting to come up. Now, granted, I would like to see pivots. You know, nothing wrong with it going up and coming down. But I don't like seeing. I don't know how to explain it. I don't like seeing something like this, where it goes like this, and then like this, and all the coins, whether they're candle bodies or candle wicks, they all do this. And it's not, there's no really pivots. It's a candle body and a small wick, and then a candle body and a small wick. Because this, it creates like, what if you were to get a candle like this, and then rotate it over to its side. You can't rotate these. That's what it would look like. It would look like a candle that just fell down. And I don't like that. But this one, I mean, it looks stronger than all these other ones. Okay, go through these really fast. No, none of these look promising. It's on the daily. 4 hour. Possible bounce. Man, that's a nice bottom right there. This is on Ethereum. Let's go to a daily. Just so we can see the overall picture. We have a nice zone right here. I remember looking at this zone and thinking it was going to go up. Or was I thinking, no, I was thinking down because of this. I was thinking we were going to go down, and of course it went up. That's okay. I mean, we don't get them right all the time. And that's the thing too, like when it comes to losses, you have to understand like you are going to lose. Like this right here, we had a very strong chance of it coming down for the simple reason that we went up, and then now we're just losing the momentum. And it was coming here, and then we could have continued to lose the momentum. And not only that, but if you do from a patterns perspective, this would be a bear flag. And then it extended to an accumulation. And then it broke up. Let's see here. Let's extend this. And this really doesn't do too much. We can keep it though. Let's go to the 4 hour. And on the 4 hour time frame, let's see. Looking for more touches. This one's really not too clean. Trying to see where I get. I mean, I guess I can do that level. On the 4 hour, if I was going to do a leverage, man, I have super tight stop loss. Or if I was going to do a just a regular spot trade. Now, how tight would the stop loss be? Is that 5%, 1%, 25%, 5%? So I do stop loss about, let's say about here. But this is super high risk because it hasn't created. This looks like a possible bounce, but it hasn't gone up, down, and then a break. And whenever that happens, that's showing us that it has strength. Right now, it's at the very beginning, so it can easily roll over. Kind of like stats. This, I was hoping that we were going to start coming up, and right now it's starting to come down. Go to a 1 hour time frame, 15-minute. This trade I'm actually in. I was hoping to catch this, and then it just started rolling over. And then start coming back up again, and then roll it over. So this is good. It did a higher, nope, equal. I don't want it to cross this. If it crosses this, I'm in trouble. So for me, I say right here. I'll do a stop loss right here. Give me for my personal one. All right, guys. So that's it for me. I do thank you very much. If you have any questions, make sure to reach out to me. Trade_intuition. Put it in the VIP chats. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, issues, make sure to post your charts with all of your thought process in there. That way I can do some video reviews for you. And then not only that, but ask questions, post questions in there, tag my very talented admins, and of course myself. We will all chime in, give you our different perspectives, which is absolutely, that's one thing I love about our group, is that it's not a dictatorship. If you have views that are different than mine, I encourage them. I don't ban you. I don't do anything of that, because it's very dangerous if you have a bias. You know, if you have an echo chamber, because if you have that echo chamber, it creates a bias. Biases are bad, very bad. You know, if you have a different opinion than mine, great. Tell us about it and give us reasons why. And that way we can have different views of what might happen. I do thank you guys very much. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, let's make this money. See you in the group. Take care.